signals used in oil industry, your 2 milliseconds, because you are reducing it to from 0 to 100 hertz. So it is 2 milliseconds. So if you go higher and higher than 2 milliseconds, if it is in the band, in the zone of nanoseconds, its hardware is extremely difficult to manufacture. Next, sparse redundant. Okay. So this is known as sparse and redundant modeling of the data, not representation. And this in theory is known as transform. Alright? So a very simple example is, suppose you have taken time domain data, apply a Fourier transform and get in the frequency domain. I will show you an example. Next. So this is transform coding. Alright? This is, you have transformed small x to capital X. You can do it using discrete Fourier transform and what is it simply? A matrix multiplication. And here we have the Fourier kernel. Similarly, you can have, this is how the DFT kernel behaves. And this is how it looks. The real part looks. This is cosine transform, this is cosine transform, this is wavelet transform. Well, here is the wavelet transform of this image. A small portion has been exaggerated here. So, the basic idea is compute 1,000 coefficients. It may be wavelet, it may be Fourier, it may be discrete cosine megapixel image. Set to 0 all but nearly 25,000 largest coefficients and invert the wavelet transform. You get the same image. Of course, this is lossy transformation because you get this image with 99% accuracy. But the 1% accuracy you don't require. But instead of preserving 1,000 coefficients, you have preserved only 25,000. This is known as transform coding. This is another example of transform coding. So the basic theory of transform coding is your sorted coefficients in the transform domain should follow a power logic. Then you can preserve transform coefficients up to this much, whatever you require. If you preserve it up the whole length, you get with 100% accuracy. But for most of our watts and accuracy, you don't require 100% accuracy. Is there any difference between these two images? Again, this is not my slide. I have taken this slide from first European and Cambridge University Symposium. No difference. So you have with 150 KB of data, you are managing a 15 megabyte data. This is a 15 megabyte image. This is only 150 KB coefficients inverted. So this is behind your JPEG and this is behind your MP3. Here, how a biased speech, the one-dimensional biased speech and discrete cosine transform pattern, it looks like in the transform domain. You mark one thing. This is very dense and this is also dense. If you can reduce the intensity, and this is how the transform coefficients behave. It follows n to the power minus 1.45. These are actual figures. This is your coefficients. You can see that most of the coefficients are concentrated in the low frequency.